What's up, everyone, and welcome to the all-new microtransaction review. Another week in the books, another Last of Us episode in the books, dude, and we're reviewing it. Joining me today, I have none other than Chimera Chris. Is that what we said last time?
I don't know. I think you said
confused.
Clicker Chris.
Oh, I think it was Clicker Chris. Damn it! I think that's the second time in a row.
Bro,
Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm losing it.
That's
I'm losing
embarrassing.
it. I'm losing it.
Honestly, everyone, like or dislike if you agree with Liquid or not.
Yeah.
Um,
Follow, subscribe if you want.
yeah.
If you want to disagree more.
But I'm doing phenomenal.
Mhm.
Just watch another phenomenal episode of The Last of Us. And you know what? I'm gonna say this one's for the gamers.
Okay, yes, this one is for the gamers, and I wanted to talk about that. I did want to talk about that, like especially, but yes, it's almost getting boring to say like, oh, another amazing episode. Oh, it's like almost like obviously that's how it feels right now. It's starting to get that way, and it's just like I'm still waiting for like, when are you gonna disappoint me, dude? And it hasn't done it yet, and it's doing nothing but just soaring, like butterflies in the sky. Like it's just killing it, anyways. But dude, I like we got to see some growth between Joel and Ellie throughout this episode from beginning to end. I don't want to go into that yet though, because I think that's a build I want to talk about. That what I really want to get into, what I'm hyped to get into right now, is the action scenes that went down. Okay. Because when you say very video gamey, that's the exact feel that I got when you're seeing Joel behind the truck. All right. By the way, this video this is gonna have spoilers. I'm sorry. It says it in the title. When he's behind the truck and the camera's still panned on Joel, and you still hear the dudes talking. Oh, motherfucker! I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, yes, that's how it feels in the video game. Like, wait, where are these motherfuckers? Where did he say that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's just like, and then you see like, then they have the camera angle where you see Joel moves and then he's moving in. It feels very like the video game. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god! So it's just like seeing that, like. It just, I'm like, man, done just really well again.
I couldn't, honestly, I'd just be reiterating what you just said, but I 100% agree. I feel like this was a wink and a nod to like the gamers, like just in case, for some reason while filming you didn't like last week's episode. Let's just say that would have happened for some reason, and like, okay, well, this is true to the game, and honestly, I loved it, especially because a lot of the dialogue when Joel and Ellie were driving initially, for line is the same dialogue in game.
Yeah,
so I'm like, that's awesome.
Right, it's very awesome. So yeah, so like I said, I just want to throw that out there. Shout outs to that, and then I just want to talk about the build up as well. Again, Joel, he's, you know what I'm saying, like he's still kind of like it felt like he was a little more shelled, a little less, but towards the end of this episode, we see it open up more. You see him open up with the joke. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, he's just like, whatever. You know, he didn't care for it. He called her cargo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, that's like, I'm like, but yeah, he called her cargo, and in the same episode, they had a laugh together. So you see, see that progress, and I love it, dude. What do you think?
Yeah, diarrhea is hereditary.
Hereditary, yeah.
Hereditary, because it just runs down your genes. I was like, it got me too. I was like, oh my god.
Damn.
No, but it was great. I love when they get to Kansas City and you see like you're expanding the world building. It's very subtle because like so many, they're spinning a lot of plates and it's all working. And that's what I really like. I like what they did in Kansas. You're like, who's this person? What's going on? This is not Fedra. This isn't the government. This isn't obviously the clickers. So I'm like, ooh, and you're realizing like how the world that you live in feels like more in depth. And like Joel alluded to, like, you don't know the world, you don't want to give it hope. And this is our first slice into the grander scope of what the world has become since the outbreak.
Right. And I love it. Again, back to like the game where he, like, the dude's like, oh, he's just like, help me, and then he's just like, no, we're not gonna help him, and they just drive right through. And then it just sets up the whole fighting scene. And then like just seeing Joel open up more about Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Tommy and his past. Again, a lot of this stuff just really well written. Like, and I'm just here for it.
Yeah, definitely the actors, like between Joel and Ellie, like the on-screen chemistry is great. I love them together. Like they just bounce off. I don't know, I keep forgetting the actress's name, but like her on-screen cares. Like if you liked her in Game of Thrones, it's just more of the same. Like she just grabs your attention on screen, and I think it's so good. And like I love the way they handled the first time us seeing Ellie shoot somebody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like it always impactful, and the guy's begging for his life because I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
and it's the reality of the situation. He's not dying off screen somewhere over there, he kind of does, but like, yo, you hear it,
Yeah.
know what's happening,
Right.
you know why you're going to the other room,
Right.
And I thought it was real good, and then it alluded to more story beats that we're gonna get to later, like, oh, Ellie's been such an open book till now,
Right.
and now she's like, I don't want to talk about it, like, oh, this must be some serious ish.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm fucking here for it.
By the way, shout out to Joel. I was like, yo, is he gonna waste a bullet on this dude? And then you hear the shank, like, oh, okay, no, we're good. Like, dude,
He's like, don't shoot me. Don't worry about it. I need the ammo.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my god, so good, so good. And then I want to get into the little bit of the Fedra stuff now. We're getting like another little plot coming out here. Like we're seeing this like what's going on underneath this ground that they're checking up on these people, these rebels or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh man, what's going on there? And there's like, oh no, we're keeping it under wraps. And then this lady, she's losing it. She's trying to control these this militia, and it's getting crazy in there.
It is getting crazy. I'm like, shit's gonna hit the fan. All the pieces are in place. We just don't know how it's gonna do it. But towards the end of the episode, how'd you feel about that?
Yes. Oh my god. They keep talking about them, and then you finally see it, and then I love it. They wake up. Joel doesn't hear the damn the glass that he set up for, and then Ellie calls him out for it. Dude, it's so good.
I love. When he woke, when she turned around, or when he turned around, I'm like, that he's on his bad side.
Yep.
And
exactly.
Something bad happened.
Yep.
And I was like, oh man, that was real good. You instantly knew something was up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what's about to happen? Then the episode ends. You're like,
yeah, of course. Gotta wait another damn week, dude. And I gotta say, before we close this out, I forget how happy it makes me to see good freaking TV, dude. Like, I'm like, damn, dude, whether I'm happy, sad, like whatever feeling I'm leaving that, like whatever episode, at the end of it all, I'm freaking happy, dude. That's just it's just damn good, and it's so funny because like I was talking to Chris, I'm like, yo, I don't want to buy this game because I don't want to spend $70 in this game that I've already beaten before. It's more or less the same thing, except the upgrades, obviously, but. Every time I watch an episode, I'm like, dude, do you really not want to buy? Like, oh my god, dude, like Sony, you sons of bitches, you got me. It feels like you got me again.
Dude, I'm down. I'm just gonna say I'm down to watch you stream play this game.
That might happen.
But I do have to say the only downside to this episode that I can possibly say is I do think it is the weakest episode this season.
I would say so, because like when I watch this episode, I'm like, oh, I did like last episode way better.
Yeah, but so last week's episode was something special.
It was. It really
like
was.
that was just special TV. But I'm like, not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
Just saying it's a little less than the rest.
I think it's because this one felt a little more set up-y.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next episode, we're gonna get some banger. We're gonna get a banger, I think.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. This episode was I would still give this episode like a 8.59 out of 10.
Yeah, no, this is so great.
When Last of Us has been giving me, I feel like nothing but 10.
Yeah, right. No, this is still great.
That's just, yeah.
It's just to its strength.
So, yeah, I love it. Yeah. I'm on board. It got renewed for a second season.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And so we're on board with that, bro. More Last of Us, yes, please.
Yeah, give it to me. I'm gonna leave you all per usual. Love each other. Take care, but above all else, be cool, and we're gonna catch you in the next one.